Several guys back for the United Red Storm, talking with Jim Noonan, head coach. Tell me about the veteran guys returning for United.
We are going to have a good solid senior class this year. We have Alex Gavin's back, Josh Winston is back, Nick Kavanaugh's back, Mikey Pascal's back, Nick Cole's back, and all five of those kids, were major contributors on last year's team. We're returning about 40 points a game, so pretty encouraged about it. We have a lot of good senior leadership. This group has been through a lot of battles on the football court, on the football field and the basketball court. Hopefully it's going to translate to a lot of success this season for us on the basketball field.
With these guys returning, what kind of progress did these guys make last year throughout the season and through the off season?
I thought we progressed pretty well as last season went on. We had a good season, winning season in United history last year, so that was very encouraging for these guys. The fact that they're, it's something they can build off of. We've had increased our wins the last 4 years, and so they know this year a little bit of pressure. We won 17 last year, so they've got to win 18 this year unless they want to be the team to kind of break that streak. So a little bit of pressure on them with that. I think, as far as what we improved on last year, I just think they gelled as a team as the course of the season went. They really started to gel and get familiar with each other. Mikey Pascal had just moved here from Monmouth last year. So getting him kind of in the flow with everyone else and how we do things, I think overall they gelled, and by the end of the year we were playing pretty good team basketball.
What's the biggest strength of this team?
I would say the biggest strength of this team is probably just good senior leadership. Guys that know what we're trying to do, guys that have been here in battles together before and had some success doing so. We've got some kids that can shoot it this year, and we have a couple really good post players that can bring down a lot of rebounds and get a lot of putbacks and change some shots on the defensive end. So I think it's a pretty good combination of skills.
Kind of take it easy on the first day as far as getting the guys back in basketball shape, which is tough to do, takes some time to do so. How did you feel the effort was on the first day?
I thought the effort is kind of typical problem. The effort was outstanding for about the first hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes. The effort was great. I couldn't ask for any more. Then we started to get a little tired. I would say 90% of these kids, 95% of these kids probably have been playing football for the last 3 months, and they still got some football legs. And as we all know, it's definitely a different sport. Your body's going to react to the kind of conditioning differently, to the game differently. And I thought the last half an hour, you could tell we were tired, a little bit fatigued, and mentally fatigued. And we didn't necessarily fight through it as well as we could. But first day, I was pretty pleased.
What's the expectations here at United for 2010-2011?
We haven't sat down and talked about our goals. If you ask me, I think that this is a team that can be, right there in the mix for a conference title this year in the LCC, and that's something United hasn't done in the past. I think that we can play if anybody. I really, truly do. I think once I talk to the kids, I think they're going to tell you that minimum of 18 wins because they don't want to regress at all. They want to keep going forward, improve it on that win total. And we'd like to give someone a heck of a battle in the regional championship this year. I think that's something that they'll talk about as well. But we haven't sat down and talked about our goals yet as a team. We'll do that sometime this week. shooters on the way. Spray here, and then the most important part of your shooters, find your balance when you get here before you shoot the ball. Give them a good pass that they can work with. Coach Stark, you want me to do it? Yeah, go ahead, I got you. Ready? Go, I'd like us to get 60 today. 60. 2, 5. 6